Hi YouTube. Okay, so usually I review books about occult and sometimes fantasy and science fiction and horror, but haven't gotten much of that done yet. But I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now I have a DVD I want to review, and that is Ghost of the Brotherhood. So this is a ghost hunter movie in the form that it's paranormal investigation movie. So it does tie into the occult. So yes, did I like this? No, and let me explain to you why. So it has a pretty nice cover, very moody, and I honestly didn't really know what to expect. I picked this up sort of on a whim. What you're about to witness really happened. Yeah, but what happened wasn't very impressive. So yes, let me start by reading to you from the back of the cover. Ghost of the Brotherhood. In the very early hours of the morning, Philip Grandier, Michael Bourne and Angela Davis ventured into the heart of medieval York, England, to investigate a ghostly legend. What I ultimately found was more than I had bargained for. Joining Martin Jeffrey of Fright Night and a team of ghost hunters from CEP, um, excuse me, CEP are normal, something like that. They uncovered a dark and mysterious past. This is the video diary of the events that occurred that morning, including additional footage with one of Britain's foremost paranormal experts and magazine editor Martin Jeffries, featuring specially written music by Soul Path, Hillbilly Prophet, and ambient artist. Ambient artist Toth. This unique documentary will have you re-examine your beliefs like no other. The Blair Witch was fiction. The Brotherhood of the Ghost is very real. Yes, obviously. Organized by Angela Davis, which then should be fired, and featuring Michael Bourne, Angela Davis, Martin Jeffries, John Blackburn, Janice Blackburn, and Ewan Grimes. Now, this is about movie length, so you could say it's sort of like a paranormal investigation feature film. It starts off with an interview with a paranormal researcher, and that part is okay. It gives you a bit of a paranormal research 101. I don't agree with anything I don't agree with everything he says. A lot of it I do agree with, but like he is completely dismissing the orb phenomena, and I don't agree with that, but he does give some valuable information. Though it is very, very basic information, so if you have any experience at all with paranormal investigating, you won't get a lot of new information, but all in all, it's not a bad part. This goes on for about half the movie. Then you get into the investigation itself, and you're just tossed into it with no backstory on the house, no nothing. Because what was the lady's name again? Angela Davis and her great organization skills have put that way, way, way back in the movie. the background of information you might need to understand what's going on. We just goes from man talking about how to conduct in paranormal investigation, boom, dark room with someone you assume is a medium telling about seeing the ghost of a little girl. This eventually moves down into what I call the seance room, where they get some more information, and it ends with the medium channeling a dirty old man. Yeah. Is the paranormal, the information they get, is that interesting? I've seen a lot better, but it's not bad as such, but it's nothing exceptional. However, for a DVD that you pay for, and there are only this movie on there, there are no more episodes, there are nothing, it is pretty thin. It is just first someone talking about seeing an abused child in an old bedroom, and a man that hates women, and then they go down and talk about some more ghosts, and then he has a channeled episode where he gets some more information on that ghost. It's pretty basic, and there are nothing like trying to dig in archives or anything to figure it out if this is true in any way. Now for more problems with this. Through the whole time of the paranormal investigation part, there are this music in the background. They are very proud of their musicians. Ergo they mention them in the cover. Yeah. So you go from one song to another, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. They just like they have a soundtrack and they just put it on play, and the music has nothing to do with one another, and it's really distracting. In addition, they play around with the camera, put on different type of lenses, zoom in and out, or add coloring effects wildly. So I sometimes feel like I'm at a disco and not watching a paranormal investigation movie. Yeah. So then at about 1 hour mark, suddenly you see the scroll down end credits. I think, what the hell, there's more movie. Where is that? Well, they have the credits, then they have commercials for other products they produce, and then they continue. I bought this DVD. I don't want a commercial. If they want to have some trailers in the back, that's fine, but don't put it in the middle of the movie. Then after all that, you get information and backstory on the house itself and some of what you would have needed to enjoy the other parts of it. So, not good organizing by Angela Davis, the organizer. Yeah. So, is this DVD worth getting? No, I wouldn't really say so. If you are very new at paranormal investigating and you can find this very cheap, I didn't. I paid over $20 for it, which is why I'm pissed off, because this is crap. But if you can find it in some bargain bin for $1 or $2, I could recommend the first part, which is basically a paranormal investigating 101. The rest of this is a clusterfuck. If you eagerly collect paranormal investigation DVDs, then I still wouldn't recommend it, because you can find so much better information and better clips, but yeah. I guess you can get something out of it. The CNs and such were completely standard, nothing really happened, but the channel part were a bit impressive. That I discovered some of the things that the owner of the house later then said, yeah, I've experienced that before. That's kind of interesting, but yeah. The paranormal investigation part of this was mediocre at best, and it was disturbed by those constant soundtracks. It sounded a bit like a porno, you know, cheap porno where you see the action going and you just have this soundtrack that doesn't really fit in the background. Yeah. This was it. And yeah, and then that break for a commercial really pissed me off. Some of the videos they talked about there could and show that I had might be interesting, but it really pissed me off that I put that in the movie instead of having that as an extra that you could start if you wanted it. So yeah, this is badly organized, looks very amateurish, and even the part that is sort of good is mediocre. I give this 3 out of 10, and really that's very low for me about anything about the supernatural, because I tend to be very forgiving. Here is inside nothing but a disc. So yeah, the best part of this DVD is the cover, which is very nice. The rest is a clusterfuck. And that is Ghost of the Brotherhood. What you are about to witness really happened. We really have this bad organization skills, and we really hired an idiot to act as the organization coordinator that was probably high or drunk the whole time. Well, have a great day. And this is the cover again. Might as well enjoy that. Bye!